Let me build a real enterprise agent from scratch, one that can safely reach into your company's systems, look things up, take action, and never go off the rails. And I'm going to do it with one tool, the Claude Agent SDK. By the end, you'll have the whole shape in your head. Here's the trap most teams fall into. They wire a chatbot to the model directly, and then they spend weeks hand-building the loop, the tool calls, the retries, the permission checks. The Agent SDK is exactly that scaffolding, already built. You bring the tools and the rules, it brings the engine. So let's start as small as it gets. One install, one import, one call. I'll have Claude scaffold it for me right here in the terminal. Install the package and write the smallest agent that actually runs. And that little for-await loop is the whole heartbeat of the SDK. The agent doesn't hand you one answer. It streams a series of messages. You watch it think, call a tool, observe the result, and finally hand back a result message. Let me run it and show you the stream. Right now, it's a generic helper. To make it ours, we give it a job description. The system prompt is where the agent stops being a chatbot and becomes the sales operations agent, or the support agent, or whatever your business actually needs. This is the single highest leverage line you'll write. Now the part that makes it actually useful at your company. A bare agent can only talk. To let it act, you hand it tools, and the SDK lets you write a tool as a plain function. Watch me give it one real hand, looking a customer up in our internal API. Notice the schema isn't decoration. That ZOD definition is the contract. The SDK validates the agent's inputs against it before your code ever runs, so a malformed call gets caught, not executed. Now I bundle that tool into a tiny in-process server and hand it to the agent. And here it is doing the thing. I ask a real question, and instead of guessing, the agent reaches for the tool, hits our API, and answers from live data. No handwritten loop, no glue code. The SDK ran the whole turn for us. Most companies don't start from zero, though. You already have systems, GitHub, a database, a ticketing tool. The SDK speaks MCP, the open standard, so you can plug those straight in as servers. A local one runs as a command. A remote one is just a URL with a token. Okay, this is the part that decides whether your boss lets this thing anywhere near production. Power without control is a liability, so the SDK makes permission a first-class setting, not an afterthought. Let me show you the 3 levers. First lever, the permission mode. This one switch sets the whole posture. Default makes it ask before risky actions. Plan mode lets it explore and propose without touching anything. And you'd never use bypass in production. That's the one that skips the guardrails. Second lever, and it's the bluntest one, the allow list and deny list. You spell out exactly which tools exist for this agent. Everything you don't name simply isn't reachable. A read-only analyst agent gets the lookups and nothing that writes. And the third lever is the precise one. For anything in between, you pass a function that gets called before every single tool use. You get the tool name and the inputs, and you return allow or deny. This is where your real business rules live, like never letting a refund over $1,000 through without a human. Permissions stop bad actions. Hooks let you see and shape everything else. A hook fires on events in the agent's life. Before a tool runs, after it runs, when the session ends. This is your audit log, your tripwire, your observability, all in the same place. And when one agent isn't enough, you give it a team. You can define specialist subagents right in the options, each with its own prompt and its own narrow set of tools. The main agent stays the coordinator and hands the focused work down. Here's a compliance reviewer it can delegate to. 2 more settings before we ship, and they're the ones finance will ask about. Cap the number of turns so a confused agent can't loop forever, and cap the dollars so a bad night can't drain the budget. Both are one line. Now let's watch the whole thing run as one. I ask a real support question. The agent picks the right tool, the permission gate waves a safe read-through, the hook quietly logs it for the audit trail, and the answer comes back from live data. Every layer we build, doing its job in one turn. So that's the whole shape, and it's smaller than people fear. An enterprise agent is 5 decisions: who it is, what it can touch, what it's forbidden to do, who watches, and where the limits sit. The SDK gives you a clean knob for everyone. And the real unlock is that you didn't build any of the plumbing. You described an agent and the rules it lives under, and the SDK ran it. That's the job now. Not writing the loop, but designing the one that's safe to let loose. If this is the kind of thing you want to go deep on, the AI engineering series is right here. I'll see you in the next one.